Welcome back to your Sunday Setup. I'm Whitney. Over the last 2 weeks, we've talked about saying no without guilt and setting boundaries with yourself. Today, we're taking the next essential step in this progression, trusting yourself to follow through. Because it's one thing to set boundaries, it's a whole other thing to believe deep down that you'll actually honor them. Before we explore that, let's take a moment to ground ourselves. Sit comfortably and take a slow, deep breath in and an unhurried breath out. Let your shoulders soften. Let the tension in your body release. Now, bring to mind one promise you've made to yourself recently, big or small. Notice how it feels in your body. No judgment, just awareness. With each breath, repeat silently, I can trust myself. I follow through with care, not force. Consistency is built one choice at a time. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Imagine trying to cross a bridge that has collapsed before. Even if it's been repaired, you step cautiously. You hesitate. You question whether it will hold. That's what happens when we've broken promises to ourselves repeatedly or over time. Our inner system doesn't stop believing in us out of stubbornness. It stops believing because it learned not to rely on us. Trusting yourself to follow through isn't about willpower. It's about rebuilding credibility with yourself, one solid plank at a time. Self-trust is built the same way trust is built in relationships, through consistency, through honesty, through realistic commitments, through repair when things break. When you don't follow through, it's rarely because you don't care. It's usually because the commitment was unrealistic, you were exhausted, you didn't account for emotional or environmental friction, you relied on motivation instead of structure. Trust isn't restored by promising, I'll do better next time. It's restored by doing less and doing it consistently. Here are 3 practical strategies to rebuild self-trust. First, shrink the commitment until it's impossible to avoid. If you've been breaking promises to yourself, the solution is not bigger goals, it's smaller ones. Instead of, I'll work out every day, I'll completely overhaul my schedule, try, I'll stretch for 3 minutes. I'll review my priorities for 2 minutes each morning. Follow through builds confidence. Confidence fuels momentum. Next, stop making promises you're not ready to keep. Not every intention needs to become a promise. Ask yourself before committing, do I have the energy for this? Is this aligned with my current season? What support will I need? Integrity with yourself means telling the truth even when the truth is not right now. And finally, repair quickly when you miss a commitment. Missing a commitment in and of itself doesn't break trust. Ignoring it does. When you miss something, acknowledge it without shame, adjust the expectation, recommit with compassion. Self-trust grows when you respond like a leader, not a critic. Choose one small commitment this week. Write it down, make it visible, honor it even when it feels insignificant. At the end of the week, notice how it feels to keep your word. That feeling is self-trust being rebuilt. So, what happens when you've tried before and failed? Next week, we'll talk about rebuilding confidence after setbacks, how to recover from disappointment without losing yourself and losing belief in yourself, and how to move forward without dragging the past with you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Trusting yourself to follow through doesn't require perfection. It requires honesty, compassion, and consistency. If you'd like support putting these ideas into daily practice, I've created the Mindful 5, a simple, sustainable daily practice designed to help you reset your mind, regulate stress, and reconnect with what matters most in just 5 minutes a day. It's not about doing more. It's about creating space to think clearly, respond intentionally, and move through your week with greater calm and confidence. You can learn more at themindful5.com. Don't delay, enroll today. The Mindful 5 is half price until December 28th. Here's to keeping your word gently, realistically, and consistently. And until next time, take care.